Are you worried that no one is giving you attention? No one is coming to your streams? No one is, visiting anymore the social media you have built? Or in reality, simply people seem to be going past you and they're not giving you any attention? See, a lot of people have too much spare time and too much imagination going on in their heads, and they start thinking sooner or later that the whole universe is against them when their expectations fail. Check your expectations, and your life will be much better. This is a quote that my intuition told me once. And funnily speaking, it was through a character I was creating for a certain novel of mine. And they were supposed to say this quote to someone else. Now, the very simple point is this: if people don't give you the attention that you need, ask yourself one real question. Are you capable of actually withholding that attention? Don't forget, when people send you their attention, they don't just give you one view. If you're only interested in the numbers, well, you can always buy views and the such. But of course, a lot of people want thousands, if not millions, of views. But at the same time, they want to play the egotistical, pseudo modest and righteous way that they want to be free. They don't want to spend money on views because they want it to look correct, right? But going beyond this is simply irrelevant. The simple point is this: if you're not being paid the attention that you expect, ask yourself, can you actually handle other people's attention? Don't forget, people's quality is dwindling significantly, and when people give you their attention, it's not just one single view. They're giving you part of their energy. That includes their frustrations, their limitations, self-limitations, self-limiting beliefs, auto-destructive behaviors, or self-destructive behaviors as you call them, and all of these. They're sending you these, right? Because most likely, when they are browsing through social media, see, there's two types of people browsing social media. There's the successful people who browse social media so that they find new connections and new like-minded people so that they can create partnerships and expand their business and expand their money-making, let's say, industry or whatever you want to call it. And there are the people who are just mindlessly browsing through social media because of, escapism, right? They are self-destructive behaviors, right? And their self-destructive behaviors cause pain, and they're looking for a way to escape the pain in the easy way. Live life the easy way, and your life will be hard. Why do you think successful people are successful? Well, they have achieved the hardest thing in this world, turning their environment into something that supports them. Do the hard things so that your life becomes easier. People say easy, but I say easier because you never know. For years, you may be simply drowned in difficult things. If you simply keep doing them and, finishing as much as possible, your life will be much easier than if you let those linger, because you never know how many hard things come, right? A lot of people, the successful people, they're very pissed, they're very, depressed. It's quite lonely at the top, right? And at the same time, it's hard to find like-minded people. But it's easy to find ignorance, but ignorance can't simply enjoy the presence of others. Well, probably just for a bit, but the only reason, ignorance stick together is because at times loneliness truly stings. The question is, if you're not getting the views that you want, probably you're not even worthy of those. Or at the same time, ask yourself, can you actually hold the energy of 10 times more people? If you have a typical, let's say, 50 or 100 views, you may actually be able to handle that. But let's say you now have 10 times more. Can you actually handle that? If you look carefully on the internet, there are cases of streamers who actually went cuckoo, because, they just said something bad. They attracted 10 times more viewers that were utterly toxic, right? Even when people think about you, they're like throwing dark darts at you that have their own toll on you in time. There are a lot of streamers who simply went mad, right? They couldn't stand it anymore, so they just gave up, or their account simply plummeted, and you can imagine the depression Because when you identify with something, well, there's only depression that can pop up out of that, right? So these being said, you're appreciated, take care, hopefully this video raised a bit of awareness, and well, embrace life, remember it is like a game, so play it, don't let the game play you instead. These being said, you are appreciated, Ferenc Jan Bohr signing out.